minor change, but at the end of the day, when you're in training camp, the way and you train the way that I train, you see no face. At the end, you see no face. I have to be ready to, when I cross into that octagon, I have to turn on the Nigerian Nightmare and leave Kamaru Usman on the outside. And so I see no face by the time I'm in there anyway. So, now it's just a little extra, and, a little extra push to go in there and really do some damage. So, it didn't make me no difference.
Are there 2 belts on the line on Saturday night? We know your welterweight crown is on the line, but is that BMF title also up for grabs?
That's my shit. Absolutely. Whatever they're saying that it's a BMF, they're really considering this a real, title, kind of like an interim thing or whatever. They're really considering this a title. So you know what? Yes, after I go out there and beat his ass and ragdoll him, that shit is coming home with me so I can throw it in my closet.
What would the Nigerian Nightmare say to Game Bread?
I would say playing to him, like I said, there was a certain point where, there was no problems. There was no beef to him, At this moment, he's done all the talking. He's let his team, he's let his management do all the talking to create whatever they wanted to create to get him in a state of mind to be in this fight. That's fine and dandy. But for me, as of this moment, it is all business. I see no face. So he's going to get the same disciplinary action anyone else was going to get. So July 11th, I see no face. It's all business.
Break down for us what you believe we will see when you go into the ring against Usman, because he's no joke now. Talk to us about what we should expect to see.
A baptism. I'm baptized this man.
All right. Explain.
Well, I'm gonna remove him from the state of being awake and consciousness and all that, and I'm just gonna leave him sleepless. One way to put it is like the late great Colby. He goes out there and puts 50 points up. That's how he separates himself from the pack. In my sport, I gotta look and do it as violent as possible, and I gotta leave you completely and utterly destroyed, and it sounds violent, and it is violent, but that's how I get these big paychecks. That's how I separate myself from the pack and continue to elevate my status, So there's only one thing on my mind, and that's end them at all costs.
Masvidal took exactly what they gave him the first time, but now he realized he was going to get put in the doghouse that if he didn't took it. And also, it's a better opportunity for him because, he's on a week's notice. So now he's already got built-in excuses. After he gets ragdolled by Marty on Saturday night, oh, guys, I only had 1 week to prepare. No, buddy, you had about 6 months to prepare, but you wanted to act like you didn't want to fight. You wanted to stand up for all the fighters, but we know you're nothing more than a thirsty hoe just looking to come get a paycheck. Load the house on Usman. I mean, that's the easiest bet of all time. It's locker than lock. It's the lock play this weekend, and everybody's gonna start making excuses for Masvidal immediately after. Oh, he only had a week. Oh, this, that, he wasn't ready. So get ready for all the crybabies that support that Judas Masvidal.
Don't you think the BMF title should be on the line every time Masvidal fights?
So, all right. So here's the deal.
Okay.
And Usman might not like this too much. Like, Usman's the guy, button-up suit, calling the fights, commentary and stuff. He don't need the BMF title. The BMF title is reserved for certain people.
What are you trying to say?
No, like the BMF title is like a bad dude. Like Jorge Masvidal's walking around in sweatsuits, looking like Scarface. Nate Diaz is smoking a CBD blunt. Yeah, like it's like those dudes. Like those dudes are BMFs. Like you let me fight for a BMF title. They'd be like, this dude is stupid, man. This is a wrestling coach. know what I'm saying? Like, some people just, he don't need the BMF title. Like, you need the BMF title goes to other to people like that kind of have that aura about him, you know, like this dude's kind of a gangster, you know, like this dude is like, you know, that's the thing. Man, you put Yoel Romero in there for a BMF title, like that's the thing, you know, but yeah, it don't work for everybody. Sean O'Malley, you can see, okay, Sean O'Malley's a bad dude. Cowboy Cerrone, that's a bad dude. Like, those dudes should fight for like a BMF title. Usman don't need it. He's a champion and more of a, you know, almost like a company, more like company dude.